Hey everyone, welcome to this new video. It's going to be how to play The Sky is a Neighborhood by the Foo Fighters from the new album Concrete and Gold. And we'll get straight into it with the intro, with a clean sound, and we're going to be playing the chords E minor, B, G, A, C, E minor, and then an A with an added ninth, okay? So we'll play it like this. Right, so for the E minor, we're just basically using an A minor bar chord shape on the 7th fret of the A, obviously. Up here, so we have this E minor, and we'll just play these notes within it. I'm sure you can pick those out. Then we move down to an E bar chord shape on the 7th fret here. So this is going to be the B chord. Again, the notes within that we're going to be playing will be these in this order. Okay. Then we'll move that same shape down 4 frets to the G for a G chord. Okay. Then we'll move it 2 frets up for an A chord. Same exact pattern. Okay. Then we'll move that up 3 frets for the 8th fret here for the C chord. Same pattern again. Then we'll go to the E minor chord again. We'll play it like this. So what that is, so basically the first 2 notes, we'll be playing the low E and the 7th fret of the A together. And then after that I'll play the 7th fret on the A on its own. And then I'll play the 8th fret on the B, and then the 9th fret on the G. Okay? After that, we go to the A chord here, but it's added 9th. It'll sound like this. Sometimes, you know, it's a bit of a stretch. So, if it doesn't come out clearly, just practice it. I don't usually play these chords too often, but they are nice, I've got to say. So how to play one of these chords, all you need to do, get yourself into a regular E-shaped bar chord on the 5th fret here for the A, and your little finger, the pinky, should be sitting on the 7th fret of the D. Just move it to the 9th. Okay? So it'll sound from this to this. And that is it, a added 9th chord. So we play that once, and then we come into the verse here. The verse, basically we have a bass drum playing on the 1 and 2 beats. So if a bar goes like this, and bass drum will just be playing the 1 and the 2, then on the 3 we'll play the chord and slide down. Same exact chords here, so it'll be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so the chords, again, E minor, same shape, B, same shape, and G, same shape. Sliding down after them all, then the A, C, E minor, and then the A again. And then we've got the B to the 1, 2, and then 1, 2. What that is an open E to a 3rd fret on the E. We bend that up slightly, and then play those 2 notes again, and that's it. So we play that sequence twice. The second time, where we hit the, a lot of gain comes in, and we start getting into the, you know, the chorus section. So I'm going to stick on a bit of the old overdrive or distortion. We can play the chorus a couple of different ways. It's going to be the exact same chords. The first way I'll play it will be the easy way. The second way will be slightly more movement, but it will probably sound a bit heavier, which might be what you want. So the chords will be these. It'll be E, B, G, A, C, E, A, and then the little riff at the end. Okay, so you play it 4 times for every crotchet beat, a downstroke on every chord. And if we get to the final A chord, we'll play 4 times. And then the next bar comes in, we'll play it 2 times, then the riff. Okay, so it'll sound like this at the very last chord. Okay, so yeah, as I said, it's going to be an E chord. We're just playing basic bar chords here, sorry, basic power chords. So fifth chords, just the root and the fifth together. You can add in the octave if you like, that's optional, again, something else that you might want to do. But basically it's the E, play 4 times, the B, then the G, then it's the A, then it's the C, the E, A, and then it goes A. Okay? Okay, if you want to get a slightly heavier sound, you can substitute all the chords that have the root note starting on the A string here, the A chord, the B chord and the C chord, and put them with the root note lying on the low E string. So it'll be here on the 5th fret, the 7th fret and the 8th fret, A, B, C. And then to play it, it would be like this. And as I said, the strings are thicker there, so you get a slightly heavier sound, but it's just an option. You don't have to play them all in the same place, but you can choose. Okay, so overlaying the second chorus, the first time it plays through, this melody comes over the top, sounds like this. Just 2 notes that you kind of play with an up and down stroke, and you know, they change. It sounds like this. Okay, so these just follow the chords. First one is basically E12, B12, played twice. Okay, then we have E11, B12, twice, E10, B12, twice. Then we're going to swap the 3rd finger here on the B12 for the 4th finger to make it, you know, for the ability to do the stretch here. So now it will be E9, B12, and then it will be E8, B12. Sounds kind of quirky. And after that, we'll have this, which is E7, B5, twice. And then this is kind of what I hear here, but we have this, which is B10 and then G9 twice. And then after that, I kind of go E12, B10, okay, and then B10, G9. So it'll be like this. But I'm sure that you can get away with this. It's just a little detail that I picked up on. So yeah, that goes through it. Okay? Okay, so one thing I'll make a note of now is at the end of the chorus, before we go into the pre-chorus, that A chord that we play kind of 6 times with the riff, we'll just play it for a full 2 bars, so it'll be 8 times. Okay, that's just a note. But so the pre-chorus comes in now, and the basic chords for this are going to be C, then will be an E, and it'll be a B flat, A, G, and F sharp to F. So twice each there. The F sharp and F we play them half as long as all the other chords. So. One thing I'm kind of hearing as well that you could do, for example, on the C chord here, we have the 3rd fret on the A, the 5th fret on the D. You can also put in the 3rd fret here on the E string, and then maybe put the octave in on the G string on the 5th fret. It makes it sound a lot heavier, so it'll be. You can do the same thing for the B flat here, so you'll have the 1st fret on the E as well as the power chord, and the same with the A if you like. You can add that low open E in. These are little details that you can do. I think I'm kind of hearing there, but it's optional again. It just might add to the heavy sound. So that's the chords for those. So that's kind of the middle 8 section, we would probably call it. Okay, so these next chords here for this, what I would call pre-final chorus section. Before we play the first chord, I'd like you to imagine 2 beats instead of 1 and 2 beat before it, like you would in the earlier section with the bass drum. But it will sound like this. We're going to play the chords kind of lazy and softly, so it'll be like, we'll play it exactly like this, but you know, keep in mind that I'm going to be quite lazy with it. So a 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's kind of it. And when I say exactly like this, I mean we're going to count 1, 2 before the first 2 chords, okay? So it'll be a 1, 2, 1, 2. Then after that we're going to go on the G, so hitting the root note twice, and then playing the full chord, or the first however many notes. You can just basically play the top or the low 4 notes, and then same with the A, kind of muting it. Same with the C, and then the E would be a low open E note. Again, we don't need to play every single note for these, play it kind of softly. And then the final chord will just be a So again, we have that added 9th chord. So that'll be it. I'll play it again for you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's the basics of it. Same chord though as usual, and over that we have this, so it'll be a 1, 2, okay, which is 12th on the high E and the B, and then from there we kind of do the same thing that we did earlier with those high notes that descend. We have the so it'll be a 1, 2. Okay, so the last 2 notes will be the. There'll be 9 on the G, 10 on the B. So 1, 2. Okay, so that'll be going over the top of it. And don't really know what else to say about the song. I mean, the final part, we have the chorus that comes in 3 more times. We can put the melody over the top of that we did earlier, near the 2 notes. That melody. So there'll be 3, when I say 3 times, it'll be 3 chord progressions worth of the chorus. And then the final chord progression will be the middle 8 section, which basically is the part that goes from C to E to the B flat, you know, and then it ends on that F note, or the F chord. That's kind of all I can say about the song. Try to keep this concise, basically, without, you know, compromising details. I think we kind of got there with it. So yeah, that'll be it basically for this first song. For this video about the skies of neighborhood. It's the first Foo Fighters song I've done, but hopefully you've got it. You've got it, from what I've been saying. So keep it cool.